Summertime and the weather is hot as hell. Literal hell. They should rename Phoenix Literal Hell, Arizona. I think there is a place called Hell, but it's not in Arizona. Anyway, I digress. Welcome back, champions. Welcome back. It's me, Nubia. I'm in your corner, like rooting for the champions. We're all in this together. Today, I'm sharing a story about this one time in band camp. Just kidding. Sidebar, I was in band in high school and college. And in college, there was a band camp of sorts. I went to a historically black college, university, so whatever you imagine it was, that's another story time. Anywho, okay, back to why I'm here. I moved a few weeks ago, and I was put to use to be of service to, we'll call him Dave, and I wanted to share that story with you. The purpose of me sharing the story is to let you be aware, is to help us all be aware that once we make a choice and we move in that direction, the road will rise to meet you. So I had a heck of a time moving. Things fell into place, but there were some snafus, and there was someone filling in for the property manager. And come to find out, Dave, who was quite helpful and just very reassuring and a people person, Dave was a temp working at a temp agency. I would not have known. I would not have known had he not expressed some visible uneasiness as he came to my apartment and gave me my welcome gift, and we were saying our goodbyes, and I was thanking Dave, and I noticed his face was just like, he started to have a long face, and I said, "So Dave, are you going back to the corporate office, or I had only been working with one other person, so I'm just curious, where are you going?" And he said, his words, he said, "No, I'm a nobody. I'm too no." And my eyes, like, I reeled back because I couldn't believe Dave thought that about himself. He said those things. He said that he was a nobody. He said that he was too old. And I immediately said, "Dave, what do you mean? You know that's a lie." Like, I don't know why those words came out of my mouth, but I said, "Dave, you know that's a lie." And people, to my champions out there watching, we're conditioned to have certain beliefs. And if we don't have a wake-up call, we're going to believe those things that are not true. It's simply a lie. And so I said, "Well, what is your background, Dave? Like, what are you good at? Maybe you can start your own business." And so he shared some things, and he was ready to leave my door, and I said, "Well, you know what, thank you for everything." So when Dave left, I missed all my disheveled belongings. I got a sheet of paper and I got a pen, and I began to think, and I wrote down specific resources that I believed would be good for Dave. I gave him about 3 different resources, one of them being Louise Hay and hayhouse.com, because for mindset and for building up a relationship with yourself, for self-worth. Mindset is key. And he really showed genuine appreciation for what I took the time to write out. And I said, Dave, if you think about, if you work out the issues, the emotional concerns that you have, you'll be ready to move on and not have so much resentment for what happened to you. Because he shared that essentially he felt that he was discriminated against because of his age. And while I can relate to discrimination, it's not always easy to prove in the workplace. And so Dave had been working at a temp agency, and he said, he really was thankful, and that made me feel good that he was receptive and open. And I had to ask to give him these resources once I was ready to present them to him. I said, I have some resources for you, Dave. Are you open for me to share them with you? And he was, and he was thankful, and thank goodness his wife heard of Hay House, he told me. And so I was glad about that. And that just goes to show us that I myself don't really have a clear picture of what this channel will turn into, but I am committed to following through because that is my nature. And so if I get inspired to do something else, I'll come back and tell you all. But for now, I am here to provide resources. I'm here to inspire you to be committed to whatever your calling is. And I'm here to champion you. You're a champion. I'm here to be in your corner. Like a champion. Again, I digress. That's just, see, I love music, so my mind will go on a tangent. In any event, champions, be well. It's been another edition of Nubia in your corner, and I'll see you next time.